This is the first book of the Maccabees, chapter 1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philippi, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of Persia and the Medes, that reigned in his stead, the first over Greece. Alexander the Great was the first king over Greece. And before I continue on, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teaches the truth, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Verse 2. And made many wars. He the first king over Greece. And made many wars, and won many strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth. Alexander the Great, he was powerful. He had a mighty army. He was smart, intelligent. He slew everybody, all the kings of the earth, and went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, and so much that the earth was quiet before him. It was quiet before him because he had whooped everybody. There wasn't nobody else left to fight. That's why it was quiet. Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. Of course, white man, so-called white man, he got arrogant. He got proud. He got puffed up because he conquered everybody. Verse 4. And he gathered a mighty strong army, and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries to him. I mean, he was so powerful. Kings was playing tributary to him. You know, he was sucking the substance out of their lands. And after these things, he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth. You know, his servants was homeboys. And parted his kingdom among them. You know, and divided his kingdom amongst his homeboys, the ones he came up with. They served him while he was yet alive. Verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. All his servants bare rule, every one in his place. And after his death, after their servants died, they all put crowns upon themselves. And so did their sons. Let me say, after Alexander, they all put crowns on themselves. So did their sons after many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. And I did a lesson on that yesterday about evil. Who really does all the evil, you know, on the earth. Verse 10. and that came out of them a wicked root. And it came out of his grandsons, well, his homeboy sons, a wicked root. Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus, the king who had been in hostage at Rome. And he reigned in 137 years of the kingdom of Greeks. In those days went out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we parted from them, we have much sorrow. You know, let's go make an agreement with these heathens, you know. Since we parted from them, you know, they have much sorrows. Verse 12. So this device pleased them well. That pleased them wicked men. All of them agreed. Then certain of the people were so far herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen. You know, they wanted to do what the Greeks was doing, which was wickedness. As usual, wickedness. That's our people. Falling behind, you know, other nations, doing wickedness and evil. 14. Verse 14. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen. You know, they built a place of worship and whatever they were doing, whatever, you know, the heathens did, that's, you know, according to their customs, and made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant and joined themselves into the heathens and were sold to do mischief. That's our people. They always want to do what the other nations do. And let's jump down to First Maccabees in 41. I mean, you can read you know, how they, conquered Egypt and how they tricked us. It's usually the white man always tricking us. But I'm going to skip down to verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one. Does that ring a bell? Just like now here in Sodom and Gomorrah, about, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Babylon. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathens agreed according to the commandments of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols. Remember that word, idols. And profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land. I mean, we just went off. That's the only way I can say it. We just went off. Falling behind the Greeks. And forbid burning offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and they should profane the Sabbath and feast festival days, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people. That's what, he told them to do. Verse 47. Set up altars and groves and chapels of idols. And sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts. That they should go also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable, which all manner of uncleanness and profanation, to the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. And whosoever would not do according to the commandments of the king, he said he should die. About like what's going on now with this Band-Aid. I don't know if I can say that word. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't do it, there's gonna be some repercussions and consequences. Back then, if you didn't do sin and wickedness and forget the law and all the above, the king said, commandment, he said he should die. In the self-same manner wrote he to his whole kingdom and appointed overseers over the people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. Then many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit, every one that forsook the law, and so they committed evils in the land. Let's get a precept. Let's go to, let's see. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon 15 and 15. For they counted all the idols of the heathen to be gods, which neither have use of eyes to see, nor noses to draw breath, nor ears to hear, nor fingers of hands to handle, and for their feet they are slow to go. For man made them, and he that borrowed his own spirit fashioned them. But no man can make a god like unto himself. So they was worshiping these damn gods, these idols and stuff over there. We had stooped that low. We forsook the Most High, and hopped on the heathen bandwagon and started worshiping their gods. They were sacrificing swine and children, all kind of wickedness, profaning the Sabbath day, everything. Let's go to another precept, Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 7. For blessed is the wood whereby righteousness cometh, and that's the righteous branch. But that which is made with hands, and let's get a precept for that which is made with hands. Let's go to Acts 7 and 48, where it says, verse 8, Wisdom of Solomon, verse 8, but that which is made with hands is a curse. This is Acts 7, verse 48. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as said the prophet. And that's what I mean. It's cursed as well it, as he that made it, because he made it. And it, because being corruptible, it was called the Most High. That's these churches and stuff. They're not made, Most High in them. Build temples and buildings and stuff made by hands. So when the Christian people be in them churches hollering, the Most High, the God was in this place tonight. Oh, child, we had a good time. No, that was Satan and the demons. Y'all had a good time with Satan and the demons. Let me see. First, verse 10, verse 9. For the ungodly and his godliness are both alike hateful unto the Most High. For that which is made shall be punished together with him that made it. Like I say, them buildings, them church buildings. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature, which is the white man of the Most High, they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise. These wicked pastors snared us long time ago, and they taught it into the Israelite pastors long time ago, which, and they still, what I'm trying to say, plantation, plantation Christianity. And it's still running around, rampant. And, our people, just can't get out of that stuff. Can't get out of it. For the devising of idols, and again, idols, was the beginning of spiritual fornication and the invention of them the corruption of life. Idols, that cross, what brought, the whole earth to his knees, that idol. Let's go to Psalms 96 and verse 4. For the Most High is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols. But the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai made the heavens. Once again, idols. Buddha, idol. Islam, what do you call that? The black stone over there, the cobblestone over there in Mecca, idol. The cross, idol. And all these other little gods they got, around the earth, that I can't think of. Over there, India, the god with all the arms, idols. Even Gad was worshiping idols, the little gods that were stacked on the totem poles. All the gods of the earth are idols. Wherever they were serving idols. All of these islands and all these other nations, idols. Let's see. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 27. For the worshiping of idols, not to be named, is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil. Idols. Most High hate idols. And hate you worship them. Let's get another precept. Let's go to Leviticus 19. And 4. Turn ye not unto idols, nor make yourself molten gods. I am the Lord your God. Let's get another precept. Let's go to Leviticus 26 and 1. And it says, ye shall make you no idol, no graven image, neither near you up a standing image, neither shall you set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it. For I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai, your God. See, Most High, hates you worshiping them damn idols. Let's get another precept. Let's go to Leviticus 26 and 30. And I will destroy your high places and cut down your images and cast your carcasses upon the carcasses of your idols, and my soul shall abhor you. Self-explanatory. Let's go to the law. Exodus 20, and start from top. And the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. That's what Egypt means, house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images, or any likeness of anything that is heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is under the water, in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself of them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord, that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, thy power, am a jealous God, visiting iniquities of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto them that love me and keep my commandments. Most High ain't want you to make no images, no idols. He's a jealous God. He hates images and idols, images of other gods. He's a jealous God. And let's go to next precept. Let's go to Judges 10 and 13. And if you do worship Christian, Caesar Borgia, white Jesus Christ, and his cross idol, Buddha, Islam, that Mecca over there kissing on that damn rock, that's your God, and all little gods, all over the earth. And if you do worship them, this is what the Most High say. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which you have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Most High, I'm the living God. I'm the living power. Y'all walk around here worshiping all them false idols, all them false gods. In your time of tribulation, in your time of anguish, in your time of destruction, go to them, cry to them. When the Most High crack them down on the skies and fly down here with them chariots, you go cry to your other gods and see if they're going to save you at that time. And I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakadash, and double honor to the pastors and elders and teachers the truth. Shalom to the pastor elders of Great Millstone teachers the truth, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.